If you're relocating to Austin and Cedar Park has come up in your research, good, because Cedar Park deserves a serious look, especially for families. It is consistently ranked as one of the most desirable suburbs in the entire Austin metro. Today, I'm giving you the full picture of what it's actually like to live in Cedar Park in 2026. The lifestyle, the schools, the real estate market, the things to do, and the honest trade-offs. Let's get started. I'm Megan Hawley, Austin Realtor, and your go-to ATX source. I help families relocate to Austin all the time, and Cedar Park comes up in most conversations. So let's talk about it. Cedar Park is a city of about 85,000 people located in Williamson County, right on the northwest side of Austin. It sits about 20 miles from downtown Austin, and it's bordered by Leander to the north and Austin to the south and east. It's one of the most established suburbs in the Austin metro. Cedar Park has actually been around since the 1950s, so it has a mix of older established neighborhoods and newer developments that give it a really nice range of options. Here is something really important to understand about Cedar Park in 2026. It is landlocked. Unlike Georgetown or Liberty Hill, which are still rapidly growing, Cedar Park does not have a lot of vacant land left for major new development. What that means for you as a buyer is that Cedar Park is a more mature, established community. The infrastructure is there, the retail is there, the restaurants are there, the parks are there. You are not moving into a community that is still figuring itself out. Cedar Park is the real deal and has been for years. It is also worth knowing that Cedar Park sits in 2 school districts. Most of the city is served by Leander ISD, which is one of the highest rated districts in Texas, and a smaller portion is served by Round Rock ISD, which is also outstanding. Either way, you're in great shape on schools, and I will talk more about that in a minute. So what does day-to-day life actually feel like in Cedar Park? Something I hear from people who live there is convenience. Cedar Park is really one of the most livable, well-rounded suburbs in the Austin area because everything you need is right there. Let's start with shopping and dining. Cedar Park has a really strong retail and restaurant scene for a city its size. You have got major retailers, Costco, Whole Foods, Target, Home Depot, H-E-B, all easily accessible. The dining scene has grown a lot over the past several years, which is really nice, and they have a mix of local restaurants and popular chains. Whitestone Boulevard is the main commercial corridor, and it has become a destination in its own right with new restaurants, coffee shops, and entertainment options opening regularly. Speaking of entertainment, Cedar Park is home to the H-E-B Center, which is a 6,000-seat arena that hosts concerts, family shows, and the Texas Stars AHL hockey team. Having a venue like that in your city adds a really fun dimension to local life that you don't find in every suburb. Cedar Park also has over 860 acres of park space spread across the city. Brushy Creek Regional Trail is one of the highlights. It is a multi-use trail system that runs through a big chunk of Cedar Park and connects into the broader Brushy Creek Trail network. For families who love to be outside, this is a massive quality of life feature. Whether you are walking, running, biking, or just getting outside with the kids, the trail access in Cedar Park is exceptional. There is also the Cedar Park Recreation Center, which has fitness facilities, an aquatic center, sports courts, and community programming. And the city has done a really nice job maintaining its parks. Clean, well-kept, and family-friendly throughout. One more thing about the lifestyle. Cedar Park has a really strong sense of community. There are neighborhood associations, community events, farmers markets, local festivals. It's a city where people actually engage with where they live. And for families relocating from out of state who want to put down roots and feel connected, Cedar Park makes that really easy. Okay, let me talk about schools because for a lot of the families I work with, this is a major deciding factor. And Cedar Park delivers here. The majority of Cedar Park is served by Leander ISD, which is one of the most consistently high-rated school districts in the entire state of Texas. Leander ISD has 6 high schools, and all 6 made the AP School Honor Roll. Niche, ranked Leander ISD number 2 in Texas for best teachers. And these aren't small achievements. This is a district that has earned its reputation. The high school serving most of Cedar Park is Vista Ridge High School and Cedar Park High School, and both of which are strong campuses with robust AP programs. They have strong athletics and active extracurricular communities. Students in Leander ISD can also earn dual credit through Austin Community College while still in high school, which is a really great opportunity. As always, I encourage every family to go to a site such as greatschools.org to research the specific schools that would serve your address. Ratings can vary from campus to campus, and you want to verify the specific schools your kids would attend, not just the district overall. But big picture, Cedar Park in Leander ISD is a place where families feel really confident about the education their kids are getting from elementary school all the way through graduation. Let's talk numbers. What does it actually cost to live in Cedar Park in 2026? The median home price in Cedar Park right now is approximately $515,000. Compare that to Central Austin, where the median is around $595,000. You're getting more house for your money in Cedar Park. The average Cedar Park home has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and about 2,500 square feet. At the median price point, that is a really solid amount of home. The price range in Cedar Park is also pretty wide, which is great for buyers. On the entry level, you can find homes in older established neighborhoods starting in the high 200s. The sweet spot for most families is around $450,000 to $750,000. We're getting 3 to 5 bedrooms, good square footage, and often a nice yard. One really important thing to know about Cedar Park real estate in 2026. Because the city is essentially landlocked and not adding much new inventory, Cedar Park tends to hold its value well compared to some of the outer suburbs that are still building out rapidly. Limited supply combined with strong demand from families who specifically want Leander ISD and the established Cedar Park lifestyle creates a more stable market. Homes in Cedar Park are not sitting as long as some of the newer outer suburbs, and they are not seeing the same level of price reduction activity. On property taxes, Cedar Park falls under Leander ISD and Williamson County tax rates. Make sure you get a specific tax estimate for any address you're considering, and as always, file your homestead exemption the moment you close on your primary residence. I want to be real with you about the commute, because it is the honest trade-off of Cedar Park living. Cedar Park is about 20 to 30 minutes from downtown Austin under normal conditions. The main routes are US 183 and the 183 toll road, which is actually one of the better commute options in the Northwest Corridor. The 183 toll road has been a real improvement for Cedar Park commuters because it provides a relatively free-flowing alternative to the congested surface streets. That said, rush hour is rush hour. If you're driving into Austin every day during peak times, you're going to experience traffic. It is not the worst commute in the Austin Metro by any means, but it is real and you should factor it in. My standard advice applies here. Drive the commute on a weekday morning before you commit to a neighborhood. Real life traffic is always different from what Google Maps shows you on a Sunday afternoon. For remote and hybrid workers, Cedar Park is close to ideal. You get all the lifestyle benefits of one of Austin's best suburbs without paying the premium of being closer to the city. And you are not dealing with the commute on most days. Based on everything we just covered, who is Cedar Park really the best fit for? Here is my take. Cedar Park is an outstanding fit for families with school-age kids who want top-rated Leander ISD schools, a safe and established community with strong amenities, and a more affordable entry point than West Austin or Central Austin. If you're coming from a high cost of living city and you want a community that feels complete and established, not a new development that is still finding its footing, Cedar Park checks every box. It is also a great fit for remote and hybrid workers who want to maximize their quality of life and their budget. And for buyers who want more predictable home value stability, Cedar Park's landlocked status and consistent demand give it a better long-term value protection than some of the outer suburbs. Where it might not be the perfect fit is if you need a very short downtown commute every single day, or if you're specifically looking for a new construction in a large master planned community. Cedar Park's new construction options are more limited than, say, Leander or Georgetown at this point. But for an established, thriving, family-friendly suburb with great schools and a lifestyle that people absolutely love, Cedar Park is one of the best options in the entire Austin metro. So there you have it, a complete picture of what it's like to live in Cedar Park, Texas in 2026. Established community, outstanding schools, great amenities, strong value, and a lifestyle that families who move there consistently say they would choose again. If you are relocating to Austin and Cedar Park sounds like it might be your place, I would absolutely love to help you explore it further. You can schedule a call with me in the link below, and we can talk about what Cedar Park living could look like for you and your family. And drop a comment below, where are you moving from, and if Cedar Park is on your list. Hit subscribe because I post every single week to help you move to Austin with confidence. I'll see you in the next one.